John Avlon, CNN senior political analyst and anchor. CNN. The Colorado Supreme Court decided that the U.S. Constitution is still important. John Avlon, CNN. As a result, third part of 14th change is designed to ban people who swear to support Constitution and then participate in uprising against United States from having elected or appointed task. He identified it because he did it. Since debris was cleared of the U.S. Capitol after January 6, 2021, there was a discussion about whether this post-war change could prevent Trump and other provocatives from keeping future office. The context clearly demonstrates that the change is designed not only to the Confederation, but to future uprisings and rebellions. The next argument line is usually considered to be an uprising of January 6. Maryland University law professor and 14th Amendment Beelgin Mark Graber said to me earlier this year, from a constitutional point of view, with the intimidation of an election, with power or violence, there is no difference between trying to overthrow. They all fall under the uprising. It may also be important that majority Senate vote in favor second charges uprising charges. Uprising. In court case, it was banned from holding future state or federal elected positions. Therefore, since it was applied to the uprising attempt on January 6, there is today's precedent to call the 14th change. Although Trump did not storm Capitol, it is clear that he provoked a rebellion whose aim was to stop certificate of election through violence and intimidation. 14. The full text of change is valid for anyone who gives help or comfort for an uprising or rebellion. Trump's tweets, speeches and encouraging selection behind lies of general plan is least what he does. The majority decision of Colorado Supreme Court said that partisan is not to fulfill request, but that it is about implementing letter of law. We do not reach these results slightly, majority. Now we pay attention to size and weight of questions before us, without goodness. We pay attention to our serious duty without shaking implementation and decisions of law with public reaction. To CNN Option Bulletin, Twitter, and join us on Now. This case will go to the U.S. Supreme Court. Considering the conservative slope of the High Court, this case is far from being an Islamic world. However, if partisan collides with personal interests, philosophical consistency can be expected. Any justice that believes in rights of states will support this call. The principle of equal justice in accordance with YASA means that Constitution should be applied to presidents if they betray basic oaths to overthrow our government. It is true that these criminal statutes and constitutional prohibitions are rarely called. Update. Mark Guerin's interpretation in this article has been revised to reflect its meaning more accurately.